Hello, everybody, and welcome back to my mom's porch. We took it outside today, actually. Feeling a little adventurous, but mostly because this is our 4th of July special. And it wouldn't be a 4th of July special without a few special guests with me. So, today, we got Dale!
Hello.
We got Dale here.
Hi.
Dale used to work for us, and then she now works... You work for your dad now.
Yes.
Doing, what is your official job title?
I don't have one. I assist the vet techs. Yes.
That's cool.
Thanks.
We're going to have an episode dedicated exclusively to Dale, so we'll learn more about that at a later date. But also with me, we have Liberty, video production and editor, and we have Aubrey, project manager.
Hello.
And today we're doing a little something different, doing a Topic Roulette. Everyone wrote down little topics that we can discuss, and we're just going to pick them out at random and, I don't know, see where it takes us.
Let's go.
And we're ready?
Yeah.
Ready?
Yeah, I put questions in.
Me too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
What did...
You what?
I need to redo mine.
Yeah, okay. I just want to throw that out there in case I was the only one.
Yeah, no, I do questions.
All right. Pull out Uncle Sam hat, you know what I'm saying? Happy 4th of July, everybody.
Sure, yeah. Of course.
Oh, this is a good one. Favorite concert experience?
Okay.
Aubrey, do you want to go first?
Sure. Two specific things come to mind. I'll start with the most recent. I'm going to kind of out myself with this, but I'm a big John Mayer gal. Everyone knows that about me. Recently saw him in Chicago with my best friend in the whole world, and it was a great time. We just had a moment where we kind of looked over at each other and we were like, oh my God, this is happening, and just lived our lives. A close second to that is when I saw Aaron Carter at a county fair
Oh my God.
back in 5th grade. And shortly before the concert, I had won a goldfish. So I had to keep the goldfish with me through the concert, put him on the ground in the bag, and you could just see the bag thumping along with the music. I named him Sushi, and he lived for about 2 months after that. And yeah, I haven't been to a lot of concerts, so those are my two experiences, both very close to my heart. R.I.P. Sushi.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
We going down the line?
Yeah,
Sure.
Oh, okay.
Work our way back.
Mine was when I was... I turned 16, and my parents surprised me with tickets to the Green Day concert. Yeah. And I could take one person with me, and I chose to take my brother. And it was actually a really cool
Aw.
family experience. And yeah, that was my best concert experience. We all talk about it to this day. It was really fun.
I love that.
I'm wholesome.
Family gal.
I haven't been to many concerts, like, at all. Well, I've been to concerts, but...
You went to a Japanese breakfast one, didn't you?
I did, yes, in Detroit.
Yeah.
Yes, I went to a Japanese breakfast one. That one was okay.
Yeah, you said it. I remember you saying now. You said it wasn't.
It was okay. There was some crazy dancing. They took up a lot of space to dance, so it was like very shoulder to shoulder. But I think my favorite concert story I've heard is when Dane and I were in Pittsburgh, and he went out at night to go look for like food or something, food trucks, and what was it, like reggae?
Some
Line
reggae-
dancing?
Yeah,
Yes.
something like that.
He did reggae line dancing, and I like to imagine Dane doing that.
He was
so.
for sure out looking for a Hard Rock Hotel t-shirt.
Oh,
Probably,
definitely,
yeah.
definitely.
That dude's got a list.
I love
How
it.
many he has.
I support it.
Mine was. I don't go to a lot of concerts either.
Who wrote this question?
But,
I did.
We don't go to concerts, but what's your favorite one?
but out of all my 21 years of living, I was like, I don't really remember any concerts I've been to. So I had to take my friend's family pictures in Detroit because that's where their family was. And he was like, while we are over there, do you want to see Carly Rae Jepsen? And that'll be your payment. And I was like, that's the best thing anyone could ever pay me with. So we did end up going, and she was a fantastic performer. And I knew almost none of her new songs at all. But I was like, yeah, I'm going to pretend I know. And I having fun and whatnot. And yeah, it was just good.
Wholesome.
Don't know why it wasn't the Jack White concert we went to together, but
You guys
It's
went
chill.
to Jack White?
Whoa.
We did go to
Yeah,
a
we
Jack White
did.
concert.
Yeah.
Yeah. I knew you'd bring that up.
I know,
Fred.
I know,
Yeah, but
I
the
know.
Carly
You
Rae
knew
was
you'd-
like a
I'd bring that up.
Yep.
spontaneous
I know.
one.
No, I'm
But
totally
I'm jealous of the
joking.
Jack Whites. I'm jealous of all of those things, to be honest with you.
I'm jealous of your thing.
Which
Yeah.
one?
Honestly, Aaron
Cool.
Carter.
Yeah. And
At
he
the
threw
fair?
a cell phone out in the crowd because there's one song where he's like trying to be on the phone, like make a phone call in the beginning. Then he chucked the cell phone out into the crowd and some mean lady ran over and like
Of
snagged
course.
it right from the chair in front of me. But I was like,
That's chucking things into the crowd.
yeah.
They-
And like a
Green Day
fake
did
cell
that.
phone,
Yeah,
like that was,
phone.
it was a
Hard
flip
brick.
phone.
Oh.
It was a fake flip phone.
Like
Oh,
a
okay.
Nokia phone.
Back in the day. Like this was like early 2000s.
I remember at the Green Day concert, they invited a kid on the stage to play guitar with them as they like sang a song, and it was awesome. Like it was probably a 12-year-old kid, and then afterwards they like swung him out into the crowd, like threw him
Wow.
off the stage.
If I was that kid, I would tell that story every time I,
I
met
know, it
someone
was
new.
unreal.
Like, what is he doing now?
Anyone can take him.
Right? Free kid. Like, imagine walking around.
Get him back to his seat, everybody.
There's some guy just walking around right now knowing that he got on stage
Yeah.
and played with Green Day once.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Crazy. Shout out to his family.
what do we got rolling up next, Ethan?
Quick bubble break.
Oh,
Okay,
Oh.
that was my joke. Not joke. That was my
was your
question. Yeah.
Yeah, no.
It
yeah,
was
we
a
should have
joke.
put bubble breaks in there.
Bubble break.
Wow.
This one might be controversial.
Oh.
Okay.
Everyone
Mine. I
buckle
automatically know
up.
this is
Is
my question.
is it that is a hot dog a sandwich?
No, is that in here?
No,
No.
but if it was something controversial,
Everybody's
that's
like,
the first thing.
Oh, yeah. No.
Is
can
it
I see
Pop-Tart or
that?
Okay, what is it?
All right.
scared.
This is songs or bands or artists you immediately turn off.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
This was mine.
It's a long
Okay.
list.
yeah.
Well, I didn't want to stick to just, some people don't have one song or like there are specific artists I will immediately know.
Yeah.
have some
I
notable
have one
ones.
at least.
Yeah.
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 I
Yeah.
have a major one.
Me too.
Yeah.
I have a lot, which is probably predictable.
Next topic.
Mine are mostly artists that I will turn off. I don't have
Absolutely.
too many songs that I'm just like, because that kind of depends on the mood. The first one for me that I will change is Bon Jovi. So sorry.
That's
Are you
me.
agreeing?
No,
Okay,
yeah,
I was
that's
scared.
my first and them.
Bon Jovi, and the one that usually gets me screamed at, Lizzo.
oh yeah, I
Oh,
remember you
interesting.
telling me
That is an
that.
interesting
Yeah.
pick. Yeah.
Although I do need to give her new music a fair shot
Mm.
because I've only heard clips of it on YouTube. But like her first few songs that came out, I just immediately,
Yeah.
it's not my jam.
That's okay. That's
Love
totally
her,
fine.
love what she's doing and her message, but it's just not. It's a no for me.
Mine's pretty controversial, I guess.
Mhm.
Phil Collins.
No, I have to
Oh,
disagree
okay.
with that.
Yeah, sorry. I just have never gotten into his. He's a great artist, and I respect like his imprint on the world, but he's just not for me. I don't know.
That's
What about
okay.
Genesis?
Like I like That's All. Like that's a good song.
Okay.
But
But like,
I can feel it come.
Okay.
Like no, it's like yeah.
Damn.
It's just
Copyright.
like
Flagged.
yeah, that's me
okay,
and Bon Jovi.
I almost
Yeah.
picked this up and drank it.
you
Don't do
could.
that.
Shots.
That was a
I
horrible
mean, it's made
impulse.
for
That's-
kids. I feel like you wouldn't die, right?
Watermelon break.
The tea.
Do not drink, it says.
My immediate one, and it's been since I first heard their songs. I have to turn her off anytime I hear her on the radio. Is Halsey?
Okay, yeah.
I can't do.
I'll back you up on that too.
Whoa. That's interesting.
I think it's just the voice mostly.
Hmm.
I don't know.
yeah, I'm not a fan either.
What about Sing 2? You didn't like her in that?
I haven't seen either of the
What is
Sing
that?
movies.
Is that
Well, Dale,
Oh,
we're gonna change your opinion real
yeah, I don't
quick.
even know what that
Oh God.
is.
Okay. Never
it's
mind.
like it's animals singing to pop songs, and it's great. It's hilarious, actually. Anybody with
I'm
me?
still standing.
yeah.
Yeah. You know, gorilla,
Yeah.
I really don't.
piano
Okay.
monkey.
I really
Oh.
don't. I know that song, but I don't know
I
what
know
you're
what
talking
you're
about.
talking about.
Yeah.
Is
No.
it just Halsey or?
And then solo John Lennon. In the Beatles, I
Ooh.
will absolutely listen to
Oh.
John Lennon, but like solo John Lennon, no.
So like imagine.
Okay.
Yeah, that's off.
Yeah.
Oh.
Because it's
Okay.
played too much, or what? It just his voice. I need an explanation.
He's a hypocrite.
She's just like, yes.
He's a hypocrite.
All
I
of
don't
it.
want to listen to him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got a few. I feel like they're all pretty, like, people are like, yeah, you're right. Charlie Puth,
Oh, yeah.
Megan Trainor,
Oh.
and
forgot
Imagine Dragons.
about- Okay. Yeah.
Radioactive.
Fair.
Unless it's radioactive. Purely for the nostalgia.
That was a big
Mm.
song.
Yeah. And that music video is kind of cool.
Mhm.
I think
Okay.
like Liam Payne also.
Oh yeah.
But no.
Isn't he like recently canceled?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
he was on,
recently canceled, so
Yeah.
I'm just gonna throw it out
What
there.
was
I mean,
that,
I'm
the
Harry
Paul
Styles
Brothers
all the way.
podcast
Me
or
too.
something?
Yeah.
Or Logan Paul's
He went
podcast?
real alpha
Yeah,
male,
one of
and he was
those-
like, I was kind of like the face of the band, and like it was.
That was from
just-
the
Anytime anyone thinks of One Direction, they never think of Liam
No.
Payne.
No, and he
Hurts.
knows that,
It's
and that's
always
why he
been
said what
Harry.
he said. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know.
It's Harry.
Yeah.
Harry's House.
Harry's house.
Streaming now,
Bah.
by the way.
On
It's a bop.
Spotify, Apple Music, and
Yeah.
Pandora.
Harry, if you want to sponsor this podcast,
Right.
I know it was mine just by the face that you're making.
This one might be mine because yes.
ahem. What are your red flags that you have?
Okay,
Oh.
listen. I already pay someone $150 a week to talk about this. I don't need to.
Soup girl.
Yo, she likes soup.
Oh, that's a good one. That's
Yeah.
deep. That
Let's
we
make
took a
fun of her.
turn. We went from like, oh, I don't like Phil Collins to, well, I have crippling anxiety. Oh, I have to go first, right?
Well,
You
you
starting
don't have
with me?
to unless someone is like dying to go first.
I just don't want to go out of order or anything.
Okay.
Okay.
That's my red flag. I'm a people pleaser.
Is that a red flag though?
It can be. Yeah.
That's like a slow
I
burn.
mean, I guess-
red
Yeah.
flag.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
I will
Because
tear
then I will
myself
like put
down.
myself
Yeah.
second, and then it can affect
Yeah.
friendships, relationships, whatever.
I think I just came up with a red flag for myself. And it may or may not be the exact same thing.
No, I.
See, sometimes you don't think about it until someone says something, and you go, "Oh,
Oh no.
oh."
Mm.
That's one for me. Yeah, the other ones kind of branch off of that. I'll put others before me, and then I go, "Oh wait, who's taking care of me?"
Mm.
But I've gotten a lot better at that, and it's worth it to get better at that. So that's the one I can think of. I don't. Do you want me to like call my friends and ask them? Should I like text my best friend? What's my biggest red flag? She
That's
responds
good.
with a
I'm
list.
actually gonna text Shannon.
I might text Shannon.
Should I like ask one of my exes? Oh, God. Hey, so
I'm on a podcast right now.
hey, I know it's been a while and you probably have me blocked, but
I think Megan would be very happy.
wow, that's an interesting question.
I'm extremely disorganized. Like majorly.
Really? I would have never guessed that.
In what way?
Yeah,
Like I'm just like dirty, man, to be honest.
like don't put laundry away. Don't
Like all of it. If I didn't I mean like I'll like get it to a point where I'm like, "Oh my gosh, if I don't do this, like it's embarrassing."
Are you like comfortable in the mess though? Like me,
No.
I like to have my like common areas of my home clean, but like if my room is destroyed, I don't have any feelings about it
That's the thing. Like I like give me a day and I can destroy a room,
for sure.
no doubt.
For
And I
sure.
don't like it. Like I'm like, "Oh, this is awful," but I won't do anything about it, and that's the red flag. I won't do
Okay.
anything about it.
Yeah.
Until I absolutely have to do something about it. But I'm getting better. Like honestly, I'm getting a lot better. Mostly because I live with someone and they're like, "You got to do that."
Okay.
So that's me. And
Yeah.
I'm a soup girl.
Soup
You are a
girl.
soup
You are the
girl.
soup
Yeah.
queen of the office.
Yeah.
But it's nice because sometimes I want soup and I know I can be like, hey, soup girl, let's go. It's noon. What are the flavors of the day?
Yeah.
Shout out to Triple Root,
Cheddar broccoli.
non-spons for.
And if anyone is like, well, I like soup too, it's like, no, you don't understand.
No, you don't.
She ate 32 ounces of what was that? What soup was
Wonton
that?
soup.
Yeah,
Oh,
wonton,
wonton
soup.
soup's good.
Yeah. It was full wonton soup. Yeah, it was huge. It was
It was
Oh, good for you.
awesome.
Proud of you.
Yeah.
honestly
How did you
Yeah.
feel after? That's a lot
Terrible.
of. Okay.
I felt awful.
Would you do it again?
Absolutely.
Okay, great.
I'll do anything
They
twice.
make good soup.
Mm.
Okay.
Mr. U's in Holland, if anyone.
Shout out.
We
Also
are shouting out
non-spons.
so many.
We love our local businesses.
Dale, got any red flags?
Yes, I'm pretty sure I have a lot. I'm also very messy, and I don't like to be. Like, for the reason, well, when I worked here, I refused to park in the staff parking lot because I didn't want anyone to look inside my car and see what mess was there. So that's been cleaned, but it took like 6 months.
Interesting psychology behind that.
Yeah.
Yes. And then I think my other one is I can be a bit of an airhead. So if you're talking to me, I'll also be thinking about something else.
Mm.
And then I'll totally blank on what people have said. I try not to do it, but
That's rude.
I know.
No.
I'm a rude
happens.
person.
I feel like we all do that.
Bro, that's a
Yeah,
flag.
everybody.
Yeah, I think that.
That's hard though. People get distracted, so it's easy to
Yeah.
get
It's
distracted,
very easy,
especially if
yeah.
you're busy and you're like thinking about everything you have to
Right.
do, and then someone wants like a deep conversation. You're like,
Or like end of the week burnout where someone's like telling you something, but you're just like thinking about how you want to just like lay down.
yeah,
Yeah.
Also, I think one of my other red flags, or maybe this is a delusional flag that I have, but if I get if I get in a certain mood, I'm very convinced I can beat up someone like twice my size.
That's a fact. You can do that. I would.
Yeah.
Yeah, you probably could.
So
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's a green flag.
Yeah. I don't know that that's a red flag.
okay, good.
Yeah.
that's
Just
cool.
don't go to like
That's just,
jail.
that's just self-confidence.
Yeah. Just don't. Maybe don't
I'm
like
just a
violently harm
confident
anyone.
lady.
Yeah.
My red flag is I'm a man.
True. Yes, this is valid. This valid red flag. Yeah.
I was a man that had a single gray pillow for like.
oh my
Oh,
gosh,
Ethan.
no.
But to be fair, I am a gentleman, and I swapped the pillow out and would wash the pillowcase.
Did you have sheets on your bed? Did you have a top sheet on your
Yes,
A top sheet.
I had a top sheet.
Comforter?
A fitted
Yes.
sheet.
bed? Okay.
I had a fitted sheet. I had a top sheet, and I had a comforter.
See,
Now your
that's
red
honestly better
flag.
than 50% of the population.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now your red flag is wanting kudos for the bare minimum.
Oh.
Man.
Love you.
Yeah, let's throw that on there too. Actually,
I have sheets, so I'm that guy.
I have a follow-up question.
yeah.
Did you have a bed frame or was your mattress on the floor?
No, I had a bed frame.
Okay, good.
Okay.
Yeah,
Is this-
that's,
is this-
I don't,
that's
I
good.
don't
That's
live
good.
like I don't live like I'm in a war. The red flag I will officially say is I want to hang out with everybody. Like
Mm-hmm.
I
yeah.
want to spend time with and experience life with everybody.
Is that a red flag? That's
It
very
can
That's
be,
a wholesome
'cause
red
it's
flag.
kind
Sounds
of
kind of exhausting.
it's kind of under the people pleaser.
Okay.
Yeah.
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 Well, I guess another one of my red flags is that I will ignore other red flags and other people.
Absolutely.
Well, maybe not
yeah.
ignore them, but I will like justify them or be like, well, yeah, they do this, but. And
Yeah.
then I'll like make excuses for that and like come up with this whole idea of them in my head. And then when they turn out not to be that person, I'm like, oh, I did that.
Yeah.
Everyone
Yeah.
having a good 4th
That
of
was a
July so
deep
far?
one, yeah.
So, anyways,
What's everyone drinking right now? Ready?
Yeah.
Who here has a crush on Ethan?
all of us. Who
Who-
mean?
Done?
Did you
Who
write that
doesn't? And
question?
how could you not?
I don't know who wrote that, but let's put that away.
Must have blacked out.
It's an
Oh my
unnecessary
God.
question.
Another one here. What would be the coolest animal to scale up to the size of a horse? Wait, could we scale up or could we scale down as well?
I'm scaling up.
Okay,
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, I think that's funnier.
Oh.
What? Wait, what do you mean scaled down? Like what animal
Like,
to scale
so if
down?
it's like a
taking it-
whale,
oh,
could I scale it down to the size of a horse?
Okay.
That'd be kind of funny too.
That'd be
That
a
would
tough
also- I
fish.
think-
That's just
Yeah.
a dolphin.
little baby whale.
Why am I thinking about this harder than my red flags?
Any animal scaled up to that size would be like a predator to humans.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Oh,
Think about even if like a
absolutely
squirrel
would
was
be.
that size. That's like
Just like shove you in his cheek.
yeah. Yeah.
This is a huge tail.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess I feel like that I'm uncomfortable thinking about something being the size of a horse that's not already supposed to be.
A sugar glider.
Aw.
Oh my god.
It would catch air.
It would be like Ferngully, but I wouldn't be a
Yeah.
fairy.
Like a pterodactyl. But
First of all, why did you say the P on the front?
A pterodactyl.
Say that again.
yeah, pterodactyl.
What are those lizards that run on the water? I've always seen it referred to as a Jesus Daffy lizard
What?
because it runs on water
Oh.
on two legs.
I can't believe it took me that long.
But that is my answer.
I
The
don't-
common basilisk.
Would you ride it?
Is that an option?
Absolutely. You can ride anything.
Oh yeah, I,
I guess
would.
you can ride a horse. So is that what we're inferring? That
I definitely am planning
Do
to
we
ride
get
the
all
sugar
the benefits
glider.
of a horse with
No.
this
I don't
new
know.
animal?
Yes.
Wait, so is it transforming into a horse or just the size?
No, just
like
the
the
Just the
size of
size.
it.
But I'm
Size.
going to
That'd be
test out the
interesting
sugar
too, though.
glider.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll
For
test it
sure.
out. If
Yeah.
it can't hold my
That's
weight,
true.
then sad day. But
What about you? You two?
I don't know that I have one. I think
I'm
good with things the size that they are. Maybe I don't like large things. Yeah, you know how there's like a fear of like large things that are way too big, like huge boats and like big propellers on the back of boats. I feel
Oh,
that way
yeah.
about animals. Like when something gets like if a huge whale swam by me, I would immediately be like
Yeah.
uncomfortable and like
Yeah.
why? Why?
I'm gonna go with like a corgi.
now that's a good
Yeah, I guess I
answer.
want it to be something like
Yeah, like a
cute
dog
and
or like a
harmless.
giant cat.
Ah,
I
But then you
love.
couldn't
My
like,
dream.
smuggle
Yeah.
it because it's the size of a horse. Like I was gonna say dog, but then you
what
can't
are you
have
What
like
are you trying to smuggle?
snuggle.
Oh,
Like, so you
But-
know when you want your dog to like come sit on your lap, if it was like the size of a
well,
horse.
these would be like
Well,
wild.
I mean, it'd be like
creatures.
Clifford, right?
oh, yeah.
true.
Like it would lay down, and then you could just like
Yeah.
lay on it.
And I'd want it to be
Yeah.
like a huge, like fluffy, like the Burmese mountain dogs, which this
Right.
huge
Think about
thing
the
and
hair.
just fluff.
and like a
Yeah.
horse.
Yeah.
People cuddle with horses.
Yeah.
true.
And cows.
Horses will lay down, and then people.
Yeah, you
True.
lay on them.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Moving on to the next topic of our discussion. Most embarrassing moment.
Oh boy,
Yeah.
I have to
Still wanna
start,
go
huh?
first? Yeah.
Okay. Well, I can only think of ones from when I was really little, so I'll do this one. I was a gymnast when I was younger, and I was in the middle of a recital, and I was on the bars, and I was going, you stand on the low bar and you jump up to the high bar. And when I jumped, I smacked my face on the upper bar and then just fell down onto the mat, and I like knocked out a tooth. And I ran over to the drinking fountain, and then some weird guy came up to me and was like, "Let me see, I'm a dentist." And I was just like, but like the whole crowd of everyone saw me and heard the smack
Oh.
of both my face on the bar and me just free falling onto the mat. I'm sure there's worse
Ouch.
stories than that. I guess I don't get embarrassed much, but that's my family likes to tell me that.
Mm.
It wasn't on video because I don't think there was video back in the day, but yeah, it was embarrassing.
It was video back in the day.
But it was like camcorder,
Yeah.
like VHS tape. Luckily, we didn't have it that day, but that kind of embarrassing to think about still.
Oh my gosh.
Well, mine was in high school. So, freshman year, everybody has to take swim class, right? And it would be like 3 classes at a time would take it. So this was the last day of the semester before we went to Christmas break. So they let us have a free day swimming. And they let us use the diving boards. And so all the guys are going up there and doing like front flips and like back flips. And I look at my friends, I'm like, I could do that. So I run up there and everybody was looking like, because it was entertaining, right?
Mhm.
And I jumped off that diving board. And as soon as I did one flip, I'm like, I'm still pretty far off the ground. And so I did another one. And then boom, face first into the water. Like my whole body smacked. And I stayed underwater for as long as humanly possible. And as soon as I got up, the teachers are like, "Are you okay?" Oh my God, that was like the worst thing I'd ever seen in my whole life. And I swam back to my friends and they were like, "That was the most horrific thing I've ever seen."
Were you hurt? That had to hurt.
I had to get out of the water and my whole front of my body was red from smacking the water. And it was like, it cringes me to this day that I did that.
I would have stayed
Wow.
underwater.
Yeah.
You know what? Call it
You did it
quits.
though. You still
Stay
went under and did it.
You know when you're underwater and you can see someone?
Yeah.
I saw the teacher and I was like,
No.
that's not good.
Wow.
Don't come for me.
Yeah.
Wow.
Let it happen.
Yeah, that was me. That was.
Dang.
Wow. Yeah.
I've never jumped off a diving board since. I'd like that to be known ever.
You don't
I
need.
don't-
You don't
yeah.
need
Ever.
to.
It's overrated.
That was
Yeah.
not.
I've had a lot being the weird kid, but I also had one in a pool.
Nice.
It was in 8th grade. I was in the swim team, and I decided before like one of our like end of this year like fun swim sessions, I decided to make myself a homemade pizza. And I was only 13, so you know how that went. And then I started feeling really nauseous in the pool, and so I threw up in the pool.
And it was your homemade
and,
pizza.
No, and I tried to
No.
catch it in my hands.
No.
Yeah.
You didn't make it, did you?
No.
Did everyone have to evacuate the pool?
Yeah, 'cause
No,
They have to like drain
they-
it.
No, because she caught it.
I caught it.
I thought you said you didn't catch
No,
it.
I caught it, and then a little seeped out. But yeah, that was one of the more embarrassing moments of my life.
Some
More like
kid.
most impressive moment.
You know,
I'm also
Takes
scared
a
of
lot of
vomit, so
body
that's a real
control
nightmare
to-
for me.
Oh, man.
If I was in
We're
that pool, you'd
throw
never
up.
see me again.
Have you ever made a homemade pizza since?
yeah, I didn't learn my lesson.
Okay.
I often food poison myself.
I think that's your red flag.
Can we go back to the red flag topic?
Oh.
I gave myself food poisoning just this last year with broccoli and mushrooms.
Oh,
And I
yeah.
thought I was dying because I
How?
hadn't.
Oh.
No, I didn't want
Like,
to do
it
it on
was
purpose.
Just like bad leftovers or something?
I
How does
guess
that
I
happen
think it
with-
must have been bad mushrooms.
It was
or
the
something.
mushrooms.
Oh.
But
for
I
sure.
threw up so long, and then I forgot I had some cinnamon red hot. So when those,
I'm so scared of vomit.
When
This is
those-
a nightmare.
Oh, don't
so when
listen.
those started to come up, I thought I was throwing up blood.
Oh my god. No, it was red hot.
It was the Red
It
Hots.
was the red hots I ate.
What kind of mushrooms did you
I think
eat?
those were a different kind.
It was like 3 a.m, and I was like, Mom, I'm 20, almost 27
You want,
years
you
old.
want me to talk about my moment?
Somebody top that, please.
Yeah.
It was 5th grade,
Good year.
and we were having a
Oh, wow, embarrassing.
It was 5th grade. And we were having a bike unit in gym. And we would just take our bikes, ride around the cemetery, come back.
As one does.
Yeah. Our elementary school is next to a cemetery. We didn't avidly go there because we're like, that'd be cool to do.
I would.
But up until this point in my life, I had never learned how to ride a bike fully. Because literally everyone I hung out with either came here for my mom to like babysit during the day, or I just walked down there. Like I never had to ride my bike anywhere ever. Because any other friends I hung out with, we had to drive to their house because they lived so far away.
Sure.
And I learned very quickly that I absolutely should have learned how to ride a bike by then. Because
Oh.
I got left in the dust and I cried for so long because everyone left and I have abandonment issues.
Yeah, I don't think this is an embarrassing story. I think this is like the root of
This
your red
was
flags.
the least sad, embarrassing story I could come up with.
Oh.
But
Do you know how now?
2 days later, I learned how to ride a bike.
Nice.
Like I
Redemption.
picked,
That probably
I picked
felt
it up
cool.
really quick,
Right.
and then everyone liked me, so they were like, "You did it! Yeah!"
You did it.
And I was like, "Look at me!" It was Halloween.
Oh,
Beautiful.
nice.
Yeah, it was good. Yeah,
Wow,
I was
good
watching
scene
Halloween
setter.
Town 2, and my dad was like, "You're gonna learn how to ride a bike," and I was like, "Yes, sir."
Nice.
And we did.
Awesome.
Yeah, I remember when my dad taught me how to ride a bike. Like you can go from training wheels to the 2 wheels, and he was like telling me, he was like, I got the back of your bike, I got you. And then all of a sudden, I just hear him clapping behind me, and he had
Yeah.
like let me go,
Yeah.
and that's
Heck
trauma
yeah.
to me. But to him, it's a funny story. But I'm like, you told me you were holding on to me, and then you weren't, and you were just clapping, and I didn't know. And yeah, I'm so happy you learned. I feel like that's
great.
like such a good redemption
Yeah,
moment.
I love
and on
riding-
Halloween,
I love
like
riding
that's
bikes.
yeah.
It's so good. All right, on to the next one. Okay, pet peeves / hot
Hot takes.
Hot takes.
Oh, I have a
Hot
list in my
takes.
phone.
Oh, that's
pet
okay.
peeve.
Okay.
You have a list on your phone?
Yeah.
You have a list?
Are you serious?
Well, this is like it's a long story, but this is like
it
a lot
literally
of topics.
says pet peeves on there.
Yeah. But this is like my podcast list. So I was gonna start a podcast with my friends. I have all these
Well, seven,
topics,
I
and pet peeves is one.
Like dedicated.
Am I first?
Yes.
Okay, should I do like a weird one or a normal one?
I would say do the one that
I have like some obscure ones that you're gonna be like, you're a psycho person.
I would say either the weirdest one or the one that bothers you the most.
Okay, the one that bothers me probably the most is people telling me that I'm tall, as if I don't already know that. I'm 5'10", but if I put on a pair of heels, I'm above 6 foot. So like I've had guys, like a man came up to me in a store one day and was like, "Man, you're tall," and I was like, "I am." What? This is brand new information. Or like a little girl said something to her mom in Target. She was like, "Mom, why is that girl wearing heels? She's already a giant." And I was like,
Oh,
because I
brutal.
can't.
Oh my God.
But then I have weird ones. Like I hate when I turn on the shower and the water hits the plastic liner. I can't stand that sound.
No.
Or when people abbreviate chicken, CHIX, skin crawls, blood's boiling.
Mm-hmm.
I have like weird, obscure ones like that.
Mm.
But yeah, telling me I'm tall, it's like, okay.
I have like the classic pet peeves:
Okay.
chewing gum,
Yep.
eating
Mm.
with your mouth open.
Mm.
I have really I get distracted really easily. So if someone's like tapping their foot next to me when I'm trying to do something,
I remember you telling me about that.
I'll
one.
lose my mind. And I don't like when people talk to me like I'm a kid when they're my age.
Mm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Those are my top 3 or 4.
I don't like when people do the same thing repeatedly. So like if Grace is like if she has my hand, keeps like touching like the same spot.
Oh, or when
I'm-
someone's like
Oh.
doing this.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yes. Yeah.
Really?
Or it's
Okay.
Like
it's like-
this? Stop.
Or it's like
What if you're like
haircuts.
holding hands and someone's like like that? You don't.
I
It's
hate
like
it.
the over and
Yeah.
over.
Hate
I
it.
love it.
Oh yeah, that's a weird. I don't like that.
Oh, this was a good one.
I
we
I
got everyone.
freak out. Like if you hold my
Yeah, I
hand,
don't. That's weird.
this,
Oh, I like that.
but like repetitive.
it just means like I'm constantly thinking of you.
no, I'm just like stop it.
Okay.
Or like haircuts, they like keep like snipping like the same spot like over and over again, and then they're like done,
You just got
and then they go
thick
back,
hair.
and then they come back, and like like
Interesting.
that's really it.
Yeah.
I don't like when people treat me like I'm dumb.
Oh yeah.
Oh god, I hate
Like
that.
like they explain something super trivial to me, and I'm like,
Mhm.
I get it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like,
Yeah.
I got it
Yeah.
when you told me the first time.
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pull the woman card here and say I hate when like a man does that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Try to mansplain something to me, especially if it's like my job or something that I've like done for 10 years. Like, got it.
Mm.
You know, and they probably don't even realize that they're doing it. They don't mean it in a vindictive way, but I'm just like, I'm gonna need to walk away right now.
I will say, like, one pet peeve is when I have, because I've been having it recently, where, like, when your ears echo back to you. You know, like, if you have some water in your ear,
Oh,
or you
yeah.
got, like,
Yeah.
and so you can hear yourself, like,
Mhm.
talking. I can't stand that.
That's a good one.
Yeah, that is
Yeah.
a good.
All right.
All right.
2 more topics.
Okay.
Wow.
I think
I'm
we
afraid.
end.
I'm afraid of this one.
I know, I don't
because
remember if
mine
I
is
have any.
Really dumb.
Oh,
Weird things you believed as a kid.
you wrote that?
No.
No.
Oh,
this
I was like, I
mine.
heard you talk about it.
Mhm.
Okay.
Mhm.
Weird things.
I feel like I had a lot because I grew up. I went to daycare when I was young because my parents were both working hard at full-time jobs. So before and after school, I was at daycare until they could come pick me up. And sometimes the older kids would like try to make you believe weird things. Like we were watching Rugrats and they ate a watermelon seed and it grew into a watermelon in their tummy. And they all told me that that was real.
Mm-hmm.
So I like believed it and I was scared. And I didn't eat watermelon as a kid because I was scared. And I believed that for years. And they were like, Aubrey, it's real. It'll grow in your belly and it'll explode. So I never ate watermelon. They bullied me into believing it. I'm sure there's more. Oh, I also believed that I was a big fan of the movie Grease when I was younger. And I believed that my little daycare kindergarten crush, I believed that we were going to fly off in a car like Danny and Sandy at the end because we were like cute little in love kids. And I thought that's what happened to everybody. It was like you meet your love and you all fly off in a car.
Wow.
We didn't.
And now look where we
Well,
are.
I'm still in touch with him.
Aw.
25 years later, we still catch up every once in a while, so that's kind of cool. But
That's nice.
no flying car for us. He's not the Danny to my Sandy.
Not
It's
yet.
okay. No, it's okay.
I definitely was like the pool turns blue if you pee in it believer.
For sure.
That was big. I mean, that stopped me. Like
Same.
I mean, it worked if that's what they were going for.
Yeah.
Like, imagine how scarring that would be if you just have
Me
like
too.
a
Yeah.
blue ring.
No, we had a
around
pool
you.
at daycare, and I would
Yeah.
never do that.
Yeah. So it worked.
Is it not true? Okay.
Next.
I
thought it was.
I think some pools like that can actually be a thing, depending on the
Yeah, I
chemical
thought it
you-
was a thing.
It could be like a chemical you put in.
I feel like I believed in a lot of really weird things, but my brother told me that if I ate the bottom of a banana, that spiders lived in there, and then they were so poisonous that if I ate one, I would die. So I still don't eat the butt of a banana. That was one. I mean, I believed in like all of the normal little kid things like fairies, and I totally thought Chucky was going to murder me at any moment.
yeah.
So, gave me a lot of sleepless nights. Didn't even see the movie. Just the thought of him
Yeah, me either.
was enough. Yeah. Yeah.
Someone in the RV park that my school bus would go through, they just had a Chucky doll sitting in their window purely
Terrorists.
for all the kids.
Terrible.
To see.
Nice.
Terror.
That would be
And I
nice.
was looking back on it now, I'm
Good
like,
idea.
like respect. Like
Chucky doll.
Great
in
idea.
that was
window.
probably really funny.
Yeah. One other thing I did was I thought that I could like if I was gonna like pray to God, I thought it was like a phone answering type of service. Like I thought he was a receptionist, so I'd be like, "Hey, dear God, can I talk to my dead cat Toby? Thanks." And then I'd like talk to my cat Toby.
Sure, let me connect
Yeah.
you.
That was one weird thing I did.
Please press 1.
Yeah.
Only had this thought once. Don't know where it came from because I had never thought of it before. But we were watching Cheaper by the Dozen 2 on TV around like a year after it came out. So I don't know how old I was. And I was like, oh, it's just so impressive. And my sister is like, what are you talking about? And I'm like, they have to perform this movie so much. Like, we have seen this movie so much. Like, they have done this movie for us countless times. I thought movies premiered like in real time.
Now you're in video
For like a
production.
day.
That's so...
Like, I never had that thought ever again, and I never had that thought prior. It was just Cheaper by the Dozen 2. I was like, they have to be performing this right now for us. And I was like, that's hard. They got to do it like exactly the same. And my sister was like, you're stupid.
You just didn't know.
Man.
Yeah, that's the only one I can think of because that one was bad.
That's a good one.
That's
Yeah.
fun.
That's good, yeah.
Well, when you're a kid, you just come up with an idea and you don't know different until someone tells you otherwise. Like, you don't know what you're thinking is so obscure or weird. You just
Yeah.
roll
Yeah.
with it. Especially, what did you think about the commercials?
Oh, I thought nothing of it. Literally, Cheaper by the Dozen 2 unlocked something in my mind. And I was like, God, they do this every single day for people.
Unsung heroes.
Yeah. God, Hillary Duff. You're doing this for me right now.
That's a good one. That's a good one. I like that one.
This is our last topic. Everyone having fun? Everyone having a good 4th of July? I know we are. Even though it's June.
Oh no.
What year would you travel back to and why?
Oh.
Oh
It's kind of-
man, I don't know.
For the good
specific
parts, can we
year.
keep it like for the good parts?
Yeah,
Because they all have.
Okay, so
yeah.
pretty
well,
rough
Like is any
time.
era
Yeah.
really
well,
that
so
great?
what
Yeah.
are the rules? Is it travel back to a year to relive that year exactly as it was, or travel back to change something?
I was thinking,
Or just to hang out.
I was thinking
Is that
just
an
to
Yeah, I was thinking just like the
spectate-
vibe of the time.
Yeah.
spectate, maybe experience
Oh,
the
okay.
vibe.
I like that.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Spectate, experience the century. or
There's no
whatever.
like
Okay.
you're not
Really
going to
sad.
create any other
No.
timelines.
No multiverse of madness.
No
Okay.
butterfly. effect.
You
No
have no
consequences.
effect,
Yeah.
hypothetically speaking.
Merely
Yes.
a spectator.
I don't know if I have a specific year, but I've always kind of wished that I like was a teenager in like the mid to late 80s.
Mm.
Like I was born in 92, so I liked the 90s. I liked the vibe of the 90s and the movies and the music and the like lack of technology, I guess you could say, of the late 80s and 90s. I feel like that's kind of where I would fit in. But I don't have a specific year, just like that time.
San Francisco, 1975. July. No. I think mine would be some year in the 70s. I feel like I don't know. I've always had like a 70s, that like California 70s vibe. Maybe go to some disco.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love disco.
Yeah, I
like
can see
the
you
real Dane is so disappointed in me. But like the real deal with like full bell bottom pants on.
Yeah.
Like the floor has like the different disco lights on it,
Yeah.
that changes. And like people are actually like discoing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Saturday night.
That's like
fever.
Saturday Night
Yeah.
Fever.
Yeah.
Actual dance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could get jiggy
Yeah, I
with
can
that.
see. I can vision.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But I could also see myself on the other side, like going to a real rock concert. Seeing Jimi Hendrix by the 70s? 69.
I would go back to
1969, San Francisco.
1969.
1969.
That's also the year we went to the
71.
moon. That'd be cool to experience.
Oh, God.
To be the one who goes.
No, to like sit at home and be like watching that on TV.
On a man
Yeah.
on the moon.
If it
That'd
was
be
real.
exciting. All right, that's me.
I'm thinking I want to see the witch trials. Salem,
Whoa.
1600s. Yeah. I just want to witness
I
the
like that.
madness.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Would
Not
you be
because I want to
nervous?
see people die.
Yeah.
I definitely would have, if I was born back then, I would 100% be dead because people think I was a witch. Like, I've had a hunchback, and then I've had a lot of cats. I'd be like a spinster. They'd kill me. So, but yeah, Salem.
I mean, they wouldn't if you were a real witch.
You could
True.
inconvenience any man back then. They'd be like, "Oh, that's weird because you're
You're
a witch."
You got a mole? Witch.
Actually, get that a lot now.
You're a modern day witch. In the good way.
What about you,
Good
Ethan?
Dinosaurs. Take me back. I want to see those bad boys in
I
action.
don't
Which
know,
one in
dude. Have you ever thought
particular?
about how big they actually were, though?
Doesn't matter. I'm only there to spectate. I don't change anything.
Okay.
Which one in particular are you looking
Yeah.
to see?
Probably. I mean, I'd probably go to the Jurassic era for like the clout,
Yeah, sure.
because that's the one everyone knows. So it's like, oh, you went
Was
to
the
that
Spinosaurus in Jurassic area?
area?
Era?
I don't believe he was.
Hmm.
Well, I believe our hat is empty.
Oh,
So it's been a good episode.
It was
Yeah,
a
that was
time.
fun.
Yeah,
Thanks
it
for
was
having
a time.
me.
Thank
Hey,
you.
Thank my mom.
yeah.
Thanks,
Shelly.
Shelly.
She's not
Shelly,
even
you're the
home
best.
yet.
Shelly.
Thanks,
She doesn't
Shelly.
even know we're here.
Thanks for having the cutest dogs.
She does. Thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in. This was a long one, but we hope it was really interesting. We hope we can get on some more porches in the future.
Absolutely.
Could be this one again. Could be some different ones. Could be a stranger's. Who knows?
What?
Thank you so much, everyone, for watching and tuning into the Front Porch. Be sure to check us out on Facebook, Instagram, all that good stuff for good social content and future episodes and past episodes if you haven't seen them yet. And we'd like to take this time to say, get off my mom's porch.